What Up Doe is your go-to podcast featuring three high school buddies from the legendary Martin Luther King Jr. Senior High. We dive into the latest entertainment buzz and spill our unfiltered thoughts. We are all about good vibes, healing hearts, and having a blast. So make sure you follow the What Up Doe podcast so you can stay in the loop with our latest episodes. Thanks for watching.
I will always care for you. Hello, Detroit.
I left. I left the dungeon.
What up, Doe?
What up,
Thank y'all
though?
for joining us on the What Up Doe podcast. Today is a special day. Get ready to laugh and live because Martini Harris is not just a comedian, but a good friend and a fellow King Crusader alumni. He is a comedy superstar. This funny guy has rocked BET Comic View, One Mic Stand with the one and only Kevin Hart, and Def Comedy Jam. He's a four-time winner of the Miller Genuine Draft Comedy Search, hosted by the legendary Steve Harvey. Talk about a comedy crown. He's headlined clubs from Miami to Los Angeles, even open for the hilarious Corey Holcomb, and so much more, so much more. But let's give a What Up Doe welcome to the one and only Detroit's own What Up Doe, Martini Harris.
What up, though?
What up, Martini? What up, yo?
Yes.
What's up, Helen? What up, Darnell?
What up, dog?
Yeah.
Happy to have you on, bro. Thanks for
Hey,
giving us
man.
some time today.
Man, I'm glad to be here. You know.
Yeah, it's just fun. We just having fun. It's just we got our little. I got my little old fashioned. And thanks to my husband John, he got me a little old fashioned, so I'm feeling good.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk to you about your life because it's been a beautiful life,
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I had some smiles and I had some pains.
Yes, I know. And we're here to talk about all that because you know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about the joke that really I remember when I think about you and that I love is when you talked about when you was in school and your teacher you got in trouble and you said Richard Pryor was your daddy. And I just thought that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And now you gonna be playing Richard Pryor in Lorraine. You playing him in Lorraine, right?
Yes. It's a stage play, Lorraine. Yeah. I played the great late Richard Pryor, and this was around the 1960s era.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of great people that's in there. The same hotel, Lorraine is the same hotel that Tina Turner, for those who know and people who don't, is the hotel that she got beat up in by Ike and she ran.
Right, I remember that. Yeah. Okay. She probably wouldn't want me to get about that, but
well, everybody get jumped on. You gotta talk about your jump ons. Don't talk about all your cookouts. Talk about a few of them jump ons.
No, that made her in the Tina Turner though, and the beat down made her. You right.
Yeah. I got the shit slapped out of me 2 weeks ago. Ain't gonna talk to my wife like that again. No.
So wait a minute. Donnie was talking. We had Donnie before you came out. We was talking about the difference between giggling and laughing. In your opinion, what's the difference between a giggle and a laugh?
A giggle is more sneaky. It's what I'm saying? It's like you gotta run like some riddle shit. A laugh is when you spit shit out. You don't want to be in front of nobody with no motherfucking laugh. You standing there and be like, hey, bitch.
So you and Donnie agree. I thought a giggle was bigger than because I'm a giggler, but I laugh from my belly and my diaphragm. So I was thinking that was harder than the laugh. But you and Donnie agree. So I'm gonna say, look, you got more experience in that area.
Yeah. I done heard a lot of laughs and a lot of giggles. Yeah.
I told you. I knew he would answer totally differently.
Yeah, Robin. He came.
That's the giggle.
Yeah, right. Man, but it be so hard. I be thinking, it's like harder than life. But okay. All
Yeah.
right, y'all win. Okay, Donnie, what you got?
So you already know how far we go back, and
Man.
I want you to
I
tell
could
the
probably
story
We
connect
too
go,
about
different,
the
we go,
a
Hispanics.
lot of different
me and
questions,
Donnell go way back like racism.
right,
We go
man.
way
Like
back.
racism.
It's but what I always kind of wanted to know was, where do you really officially consider your start in comedy? Because and this is just me, and I could be wrong, because you do a lot of different stuff and everything I've been around, but
Yeah.
I always looked at what was done in the talent show as kind of that start.
Right.
But I don't know. I never knew, so I wanted you to answer that question. Like, what was your real start? Saying, okay, I want to do
My
this comedy thing.
my real start and where I really wanted to do it was exactly what you just said.
Okay,
March
okay.
1st, 1991 at Martin Luther King Junior High School.
Wow.
KC fired up. Miss
You
Hoban.
know,
Yes.
Casey.
I
God rest
love
her
it.
soul. My drama teacher, Miss Hoban, I love her so much. God rest her soul. She the one told me to get into the talent show. And I already had an old man soul, and a lot of people know that because I say right
You
on,
do. Come on,
solid,
right on.
yeah. Bet that, you know what I'm saying? Dig that and dig yourself, So Gladys Knight and one of the Pips, and one of her cousins, William Guest, was in the audience. I didn't know it, and I love Gladys Knight. So I did it, you know what I'm saying? I had the school rocking, laughing, and they loved it. I got on stage, ran to Miss Hoban like I did it. And I'm looking, and Gladys Knight standing next to her, and William Guest. And I'm like, I know you Gladys Knight. And so, yeah, man, she told me, Gladys said, you ever thought about doing this as a career? And I was like, I don't know what to fill an application out at. And she started laughing and said, you got it, baby. And she recommended me to Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak. And that was the first place I did comedy. And that was, well, the talent show was at King March 1st. So I ended up going to Mark Ridley's somewhere around March 25th or 26th. And that's where I met Tim Allen and Bob Saget, God rest his soul.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah. But that was my first
Wow.
time.
Send me
And
if you got some of the pictures. I don't know if you got any pictures with them, but send
see,
them. You got a lot of
no,
pictures, though.
yeah, I got a lot of pictures. I didn't take any pictures with them
Mm.
because I mean, like, I was what you call new booty. So I'm just straight off the street trying to be a comedian day one. Well, I didn't even go on stage yet. So I never been on stage at the time, but I was on my way,
Right.
So
Woo!
I couldn't take pictures. And then back in the day, we didn't have these phones. So we,
Right.
you
Exactly.
be like, hey man, can I get a picture? Like that shit. Hey man, get the fuck out of here.
You can go to CVS and drop your pictures off.
These motherfuckers crazy. See, we didn't have this shit. We had Etch a Sketch.
Yes.
Everybody was a stick man.
Yeah.
Right.
Those
But
was the
yeah,
good
that
old
was
days, though. I
yeah.
remember. I mean, just think about, that gave us character. Catching the bus, it made me appreciate when I had a car. And
Oh man.
my son ain't never caught the bus. He did the Q line. He think that's something. The Q line.
See, the Q line, you can get on there, but you catch the bus 9 days, especially when you had a car. You don't catch the bus like other people looking around all in the window. That's the only
Right.
I want a window on a plane, but a bus, motherfucker, I want the aisle. Fuck the aisle seat. I'm gonna
Right.
sit in the aisle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you riding the bus like this with your hat over your head. But like, ain't you? Nah, bitch. But
Yes.
Hey,
where Rob at?
huh?
Rob got a question too. Rob, he from MSAT, Martin. He from MSAT.
Hey.
I'm sat down, man. But look. All bullshit aside.
Yes, sir.
Evidently, you've been doing this shit down there since high school, and probably before, right? And I
Yeah.
know you done did a lot of venues, a lot of different places. But this one thing I really want to know. Now, I know they give you love in the city. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're from. But
Yes.
is there any other place that you like? When I go here, I get so much love, and I just love this show and the people, and it almost remind me of the D
Yeah.
type shit.
That will be well, there's a couple of places.
Okay.
So that will be Chicago, which is our next door neighbors anyway.
Yeah.
But Chicago, and I'm gonna have to say New York. I go to New York, I get mad love. Like
Okay.
on everything, because I'm gonna tell you, them Haitians and them Jamaicans are the hardest ones to make laugh. And I put that on everything. I mean, some New Yorkers bomb in front of these motherfuckers, you know. But you know, and because anybody from like Detroit, you know, Cleveland, they think we're country. Like you got an accent, some type shit, you know. Like where you from? Like, bitch, you what school you didn't go to, you know. But like New York, man, I go out there, man, they show mad love. Like everything. Hell yeah. I love
the same thing Howie said too. He said the same thing.
I love New York, man.
Even
like,
for the Lions, go Lions. Y'all see my glitters?
Right there.
Yep,
Let's
there you
go.
He's representing.
Yeah, I've been a diehard Lion fan since they were losing.
Yeah.
I never, just to put that out there, I never jumped the bandwagon and all that shit like, oh yeah, the Lions. And I never said the Detroit Rams. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So Stafford, he left and got his ring. He deserved it.
Yeah, that's right.
But at the same time, golf came from the Rams. So we about to win a ring.
We about to win a ring.
Because I thought Lions weren't gonna never win a ring. By the time the Lions win the Super Bowl, they would probably wear ankle bracelets.
Right.
I don't know. Like, yeah, the Super Bowl winner.
So yeah, man, that's how I say too with that. I have a funny feeling that Stafford
I can't see you, Donnie.
Well, so my other part to this is I'm real pissed, but that's all right. We're gonna go on with the show. But my son set me up. My son was supposed to be getting a ride home from this thing from school, but it changed and now I had to pick him up. So
that's life, though. I love that. That's being a daddy,
so I'm still being a daddy while we do this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You got to. You don't stop being a daddy.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
Important. That's important.
Can't stop, right?
You know what I'm saying?
They set you up. They set you up sometimes. That's all I can say. They set you up sometimes.
But he gonna love you for it because you failed for it.
Exactly. I'm glad that happened, so my daddies can see how it should be done. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need some instruction.
Yeah, man.
She said Richard Pryor. I got the brakes beat on.
It's so beautiful. And now you gonna be playing Richard Pryor in Lorraine. You playing him in Lorraine, right?
Yes. It's a stage play, Lorraine. Yeah. I played the great late Richard Pryor, and this was around the 1960s era.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of great.
I don't know what kind of move you was doing, Jack, but you're gonna have to jump back 4 or 5 beats. I don't swing that way down.
No, Mr. Pryor. Honestly, I'm a happily married man. I didn't mean nothing by it. I was simply trying to say is if you needed a guy.
No.
If you wanted a man,
this nigga crazy.
Here, let's try this. Mr. Pryor, if there's anything I can do to make your stay here in the Lorraine more comfortable, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Well, shit, man, you should have said that the first time, Jack. I mean, goddamn, man, you couldn't get corners. Shit, man. Look, man, now that you mention it, there are some special requests that I do have to make, you know, the Lorraine Hotel my home away from home. So, yeah, man, just check.
Oh, yeah. I was the first one that brought Damage and King.
Right.
They laughed like on everything I loved. They was like, what the hell he got on? I was the first one to bring Damage and King. No bullshit.
Damage was the shit though. And you
Yeah. Now they got shit called Give It Here. I'll take it. Ain't that a bitch?
They say Give It Here.
Yeah.
Right.
Colonial Merchandise Mart.
All that.
Mammoth. That used to be the West Side one. Mammoth.
Oh yeah. Everything
all
was
the
in there.
King's Ways.
Levi's, every color, $15. These motherfuckers said $15 or 2 for $30. Bitch, give me the one. What's wrong with you? Gonna try to slick me with the shit. Nigga, I know math, motherfucker. I only brought one $15.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead with the questions. I didn't jump. That's how Richard
That's
Pryor
all
do
right.
an
This is what
interview.
we want. This is
You
what
go
we
Yeah,
ahead,
want.
jump.
be yourself.
Freestyle.
Be yourself.
All
That's
we
what we.
ask that you be yourself.
Oh
That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Shit.
myself. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I
We
gotta be
learning.
myself.
We learning, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to someone looking to get in the stand-up? Because you've been in it forever.
Never watch another comedian. First and foremost.
Wow.
Never watch another comedian. Find your personality. Anybody can give you advice, anybody can give you good encouragement, but nobody can give you a personality. That's something that
That's true.
that you get between the ages 4 and 5. But and the reason why I say find your personality, not meaning that you don't know yourself, but when you find your personality, you'll know how to write the jokes for yourself. Like I can do a joke that Martin said, but it wouldn't be funny because it's Martin's personality that's stuck on it. My personality wouldn't blend in. My personality is that, like I'm the comedian media. I'm gonna tell you about, I act like the motherfuckers that I seen. And when I express them to you, and describe them to you or whatever, you don't know them, but after my show, you'll feel like you knew that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I would tell up and coming people that want to be comedians, because you got to earn that. Because when you get in it, when you get in the game, don't disrespect it. It's almost like mocking a Q Dog's dance. You get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to have that, right?
Yeah. You don't want that. So when you come in, understand and be humble that you're a comic.
Yes.
You're a comic.
Right.
And then once you develop your comedy chops, you'll drop the IC and add DD in.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
Yeah. So that's how you do that.
Well, a quick question for you, Martini.
Yes, sir.
Now, like I said, since you've been on the level you've been on, and even though like about 5 years ago we had our little class reunion, and everybody kept on saying, "You don't know Martini, you don't know Martini." I think I'm the only motherfucker at the school that didn't know your ass. I'm like,
because you was in outside. That's why.
Don't bring that shit up. But listen, so
you didn't know me when me and Butter was flipping. We flipped for the women and the men's basketball.
You used to be flipping all the time. Always.
I flipped for the tennis team.
Wow.
Right.
That's
what I tried to tell him. That's how I met Martini. He was flipping.
Yeah.
We was the King, walking through the King homes, whatever.
Yeah.
He was the first. He was the first person I knew that could just literally just flip
right in front of
you. He's sidetracking. I'm trying to get him in the corner real quick. But listen.
Yeah.
Now you definitely put me in the mind of Richard Pryor. So when you go around saying that joke, that's your daddy, I can feel that because you got his look a little bit, and the way you talk, like it's almost like anything could be a joke. So my real question is there any jokes that you won't, like anything you won't cross the line on? Is it like, I ain't gonna joke about
off
this,
limits.
or I ain't gonna someone that's off limits?
No, because, and I'm gonna say this, no, because I'm a random thinker. Random great writers are random thinkers. When you're a random thinker, you're not afraid to think. You're not afraid to think, or you're not.
You said it. Look, give him a shout out. What's your dog name?
See, Goldie. So now I gotta rewind. Now I gotta rewind.
You got a cute dog. I can tell. It's called Goldie. That's a cute dog.
He gonna rewind too. Yep. Yeah. So anyway, you're not gonna set up. Dirty motherfucker. You know you the devil, right?
Don't tell Goldie that.
This shit. This motherfucker tried to bite me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Every time my dog try to bite me, I open the door and like, nigga, get your ass back outside. Fuck that. You going back to the street. He in front of the house. Nigga, you don't live here. But I
You
did
put the
have a
dog
dream.
out.
Huh?
We ain't trying no Michael Vick stuff now.
No.
I'm just
Hell
playing.
no. I ain't doing no
I'm just
Michael
playing.
Vick's app.
He got a new job though, so good for him.
Hey, get down. All right, what was you talking about, Richard Pryor? Yeah. So
No. I just want to hear how it ain't shit off limits as far as anything that you might find funny. I want to, because some people might say, they got certain stuff off limits, but I'm just saying the way you come off, and because I watched some of your stand up, and I'm like, he got the personality where
you can say
because like
whatever.
Richard Pryor, I don't think it was nothing. Even when he was freebasing, got caught freebasing, he made jokes about getting burnt off freebasing.
Yeah. See, Richard Pryor told his truth in his comedy.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor told his truth in his comedy. So he wasn't embarrassed about not talking or telling a lie that he don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, man, Rich was an actor. And I take two words and I put that one, form that first word, an actor. And that's a natural actor. Rich Pryor was a natural actor of himself.
Right.
Yeah. He was a natural actor of himself. So
he was amazing.
Yeah, Rich will come through like, all right, like it was I had a dream. And well, before I say that, I got a call from an agent. This wasn't a dream. This is real life. 2016, I got a call from an agent in LA. He said, I hear that you can act and sound just like Richard Pryor. He said, I give you a week. You don't know me. I know who you are. But I give you a week to come up with a joke because I think you can write like Richard Pryor. So I was like, all right. So he gave me a week to do this joke. Gave me the number, the call, and all this other get down. Believe it or not, I got that joke that same day. It didn't take me a week. And I was daydreaming like big time. I was in some big auditorium. Richard Pryor was on stage, and I still remember what he had on. His fro was even. He had on a black shirt with the butterfly collars and a black pants with the silver stripe going down the side, and the silver shoes, tuxedo pants, and the silver shoes. And he told me this joke. And no, actually, he said, I'm going to tell you a joke, and I want you to keep this. So as he was telling me the joke, strings was coming from him and coming to me, like pinky to pinky, index to index, thumb to thumb, eyelash to eyelash, and just everything. So it's almost like I became his puppet. I know somebody was like, no, you was dummy, your mother. But
you said that dumb.
But yeah. And he told me this joke. It was called Jailbird. And this is this is what I gave the guy. And I said, I called him up that night. And I said, yeah, I got the joke. I know you gave me a week. He said, okay, well, let me hear it. So I said, the joke is called Jailbird. And Rich was on stage and he say, man, I remember I went to jail for traffic tickets, Jack, right? Man, I went down, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, they locked me up with this crazy motherfucker named Willie Brown. Man, Willie Brown was doing 50 years for killing 4 motherfuckers, right? Because Willie was crazy as hell, too. It's like after he killed them and their souls left their body, he grabbed them bitches and killed them, too, right? So I ain't trying to know who this motherfucker is and where he's from. I'm just trying to get in, get out, and get back. Now, Willie didn't give a fuck, Jack, right? Willie like, shit, baby, I'm doing 50 years. I already did 10 of them bitches. I'm just like a bird in a cage, baby. I'm locked up forever, and I don't know what the fuck he did. So I'm looking at Willie like, well, what you gonna be when you get out? This motherfucker is loose, motherfucker. But that's the joke. Rich told me in a daydream, and I gave it to them motherfuckers. And them motherfuckers hung up. I heard some giggling. I heard like they weren't supposed to say nothing, but I caught somebody off guard. So that was enough right there. But they just hung up. Nobody talked. They just hung up. And that's how you get it. So, I mean, as time went on, different things started to come up. Apollo came up. I did that. A good friend of mine, Bob Sumner, he's the talent scout for Def Comedy Jam. Him and my homegirl, Tina Graham, the mother of comedy, as we call her. She's from New Jersey, but she runs Jersey and New York. But Bob Sumner and Tina Graham, you know, they discovered Bernie Mac, Bill Bellamy, Martin Lawrence, you know, well, Martin Lawrence is already out there, but Bill Bellamy, Bernie Mac, all the greats, you know what I'm saying? They're the reasons. Bob Sumner and Tina Graham are the reasons why the world laughs today.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just a little, but yeah, man, it's beautiful.
So I'm gonna put some of your clips in here too. Like, you know, and you can send me some that you want me to put in or whatever, but I got some that I like.
No. You can put what you got right there.
What I got.
Yeah, hey, get down. I'm trying to tell you about it. Yeah, clothes are too expensive. They are. They got shirts out here cost $500. $500 for a shirt. You see me in this shirt costs $500, you won't see me in that shirt again. Like, you wore it yesterday, so I got 499 more days. I ain't the only one. There's a brother out there in the lobby. When you leave, you'll see him. He got on a fake polo shirt. I knew the shirt was fake because the brother was off the horse looking at him. I said, ain't what it's supposed to be. He said, that's what it is today. So whatever rock your boat ain't riding your horse.
Okay.
Yeah, put what you got. Now, when I look at it later on, be like, this nigga jacking off in the back. I ain't want you to put that clip.
You so crazy. Hey, so I don't know why your screen turned dark.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
My screen is dark.
I mean, or you just said, I don't know, that was Donnie. Oh,
no, that's Donnie. No, our screens are switching.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Switching.
Okay.
Yeah, I was finna say my shit went dark.
I was like, you got the big bright green. You know you got.
Oh yeah. I got the green screen with the wrinkles in the back.
From Amazon, I got one too.
I was just in the bathroom.
Yeah. Ain't that what you can tell it's Amazon because they done folded it up like 30 times.
That was the same one I got.
They folded shit out this motherfucker. Look at that.
I had mine during COVID.
Damn.
I had mine during COVID.
I tried to get one. Amazon ain't shit. They deliver your package in anything. Nigga, they drop my motherfucking shoes off in an ambulance.
Wow. I know. That's correct. Somebody in the ambulance.
Yeah, they got U-Haul trucks. They got U-Haul trucks, Enterprise, all that shit. They drop my shit off in the ambulance. Like, hurry up, nigga, come get this. This nigga got shot in the head. Hey, bitch. Yeah.
Oh my God. So where are you going? Where do you see Martini Harris in 5 years?
Ooh, in 5 years. Definitely you're gonna see me in Detroit on some real shit. I mean, LA is cool, but that shit too demonic for me. It's too demonic and too. I ain't got nothing against homosexuals. I have nothing against them at all. I don't.
Right.
But that's just not my bag. You know what I'm saying? And just because it's not my bag, don't mean I want to see this shit either.
Right.
I ain't worried about that. What? These two over here sucking dick. You know, I don't want to see that shit.
Fuck
out of here. No Lord.
and a lot of people think that you're right when you point that out, because a lot of people think that you like homophobic if you ain't for it. I ain't gotta be for something or against something to not be for it. I just don't want to be around it. You know what I mean? I feel the same.
I don't want to be that shit, and I don't want to be.
I'm not gonna glorify it. You know, it's like the mother that acts like when her child comes to her with that issue, she happy about it or something.
Right.
Well, I don't think nobody gonna really be happy, but you just deal what you got to deal with and love your child. But I don't think nobody is happy.
No, hell no.
They
Hell
be
no.
trying to act like that now. That's the new
Right.
shit though. We know
Yeah.
that's some of that new shit though, ain't it?
Oh hell yeah. These motherfuckers, nah. See, this new generation ain't shit. They ain't went through what we went through. They closing school down because a little brush of snow on the ground. Nigga, we walked through 9 inches.
Wow.
9 inches, motherfucker. Y'all got good
We sure
book bags.
did.
Y'all got
wish
good
somebody
book bags.
would. I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
our book bags was Farmer Jack bags. Nigga,
Man.
I put all my books in the bag. By the time I got to school, I had a pencil.
Man, I had 3 tardies and they called my mama. 3.
So yeah,
3.
Yeah.
And they called my mama. I said 3.
I dropped all that shit.
It's not like Helen to be tardy, and we just want to make you aware, Miss Pitt. And that was in Detroit Public School. You see these schools? Oh yeah, it was just a school shooting the other day. Did you hear that in Wisconsin?
Oh yeah.
And I said when we went to school, we was the last generation that went to school safely and didn't have to worry about our life.
No.
We had fun in school. We just loved going to school. We ain't want to have 3 absences or 3 tardies.
Because when we went to school, the only motherfucker that got it was that 3 o'clock nigga.
Yeah.
That was that. I see your ass at 3. He the only one. That's the only one that got it. Now,
right.
That 3 o'clock nigga, that's who it was right there. Fuck all that noise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't never been a 3 o'clock motherfucker. Because I was out that bitch at 2:30.
Remember DECA? We used to have DECA. I used to bring my little change.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you had $3, you can get everything up in that motherfucker for $3.
Oh, everything. Shit. If Mr. Morgan went in his office long enough, she can get everything out that bitch.
Them cookies.
Yeah, I remember I got caught stealing some so it was some cookies or chips, something. I know it wasn't candy. It was some cookies and chips. And why I jump over the motherfucking counterpart? Man, why in the fuck OT come on? Come here, give me your shoe. Give me your shoe.
I always take your shoes.
Damn.
Right, take your shoes.
Yeah, he'll take one shoe, have your ass limping all through that bitch.
Right,
you
have
that
one
bitch
shoe.
doing a cabbage patch like a motherfucker.
Man. I used to wear cheap shoes, the pumpkin seeds and shit. Be like, keep that motherfucker. I don't need it.
Oh yeah.
I got smart on this ass. I started bringing other second pair. I was like, I'm wearing my pumpkin seeds to the Coney Island.
Pumpkin seeds. Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm smart enough. See, that's because I wasn't in MSAT, Rob.
It was a nigga. It was a nigga in King back then. This nigga had some kangaroo boots with the back out.
Stop.
Not the kangaroos.
Stop.
Look at the whole back was out. I'm like, nigga, I ain't supposed to see your heel and your ankle and your Achilles, nigga.
The kangaroo
man, be down so he couldn't fit him, huh?
What if the those come back? What if the kangaroo boots came back?
I'll buy them bitches. I'll buy them bitches. Nigga, I used to always put annihilators in that one pocket.
The black pair was the coldest one.
Man, that was the cold.
Just place annihilators in that pocket.
Now you remember people lost their lives over them bitches when they first came out?
I remember.
Man,
yeah, I do.
That's fucked up because they gone and them boots ain't shit.
Right.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. All that stuff. They used to check people in. I remember that.
Check them in.
I got checked in one time. I got checked in. And I had them, you remember those lottos that looked like Gucci's?
The
Lotto Gucci.
Right.
Lotto.
Yeah.
I had the lottos that looked like the Gucci. They was like, give me them Gucci's. I was like, these ain't Gucci's.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. These lottos, nigga.
And they still took my lottos. I love them lottos too.
Right. Them niggas. I know the winning number in these bitches. Lottos. That's what they should start making and shit for these kids so they'll learn and be humble. You know, we had lottos get ass mega.
Right. Exactly. Yes. I mean, shoot, we had some good fat. Remember AJ's and they had
MCM.
Yep. All that. It was just like, wow, we ain't have to, I mean, we used to get our hair done, them little curls. Tracy had Grand Illusions, used to do our hair. It was good time. Good times.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? When I had a relaxer back then.
That's when the girls back then too, they started piercing their tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was
I
piercing
ain't
their
never been
tongue.
interested in
Man,
that.
fuck that shit.
No.
Motherfuckers piercing their damn.
Anything that's gonna interfere
Niggas was doing it.
Anything
Yeah,
that's gonna interfere with me
man,
eating,
fuck all that.
I need to eat. I need this clear so I can eat.
Right. Piercing their motherfucking tongue. I asked one girl, I said, why you pierce your tongue? Oh, it's just for fashion. I said, no, it ain't, because my grandma got one. She sucked dick.
The grandma got one.
Yeah, she sucked dick. She get that hot
God.
She got that hot too.
With the snuff.
Yeah.
Hell no.
When she was in the room doing that shit, I thought she was sneezing. I said, God bless you. Hot too, God bless you. Hot too. And I was like, damn, grandma, you all right? I went in the room. She was down there giving some nigga a yelp like a motherfucker.
I
said, woman,
yep.
That yelp. I was like, shut the fuck up. Y'all said be myself. I am retarded. Okay.
I know.
And I don't want no help.
Right. So you don't want no help.
Man, I don't want no help. Because them checks ain't about shit.
Right.
Nigga crazy. That's why niggas crazy. Nigga get a check for $255. He crazy in the motherfucker. By the time you buy a sweater, nigga, it's gone.
You know what I wanted to ask you? So you doing Lorraine, and I always want to know about like being on the stage play, because you know I don't have no good memory. Yeah. Like, how do you be remembering them lines and stuff?
You gotta it's easy. It's like, okay. Let me see. Well, first, when I read my script, how I find my personality or find the character that I'm playing, portraying myself, because I want to lose myself.
You in character, so you dressing and looking like
so
you dressing like Richard Pryor.
Even though I was reading the script for Richard Pryor, I didn't have Richard Pryor voice in my head. I was trying to learn the words and make them my own. So you add a little bit, not a lot of bit, a little bit to the line, so that way you won't be stepping on the writer's toes. So you stay in the same, you make it your own, but stay on that same wavelength of what the script is about. And you know,
so it ain't verbatim. It ain't verbatim.
So Keith David is the guy, the voice that I do. And when I read my scripts, because his Jamaican voice, his deep voice got authority. It helps me to find some, I don't know why, but it was his voice that did it. When I say, you know who Keith David is, right? Actor. Well, a lot of people don't know.
No.
He played.
I don't.
He played in Something About Mary as the dad, but
I'm gonna look him up right now. I'm getting my phone.
Dead Presidents. He played in Dead President when he said
Dead President. Okay.
Yeah, he said
David.
Yeah, the next time you motherfuckers make me miscount, I'm gonna kill me a motherfucker, yeah. You know, that nigga. Oh yeah, and Green, what is that?
Oh
Greenleaf.
that's my boy right there. I love him.
There he is, Greenleaf.
Yeah, Greenleaf. That's what you should have said, Greenleaf, baby. Because I love him.
That's my boy.
That's him right there. I'm gonna put you on there. I love him. So he in it now? You say he in it? You play him?
No. He not in it. No, I'm saying that's his voice that I do when whatever script that I read. Because you asked me how do I remember my line.
Oh, how do you? Okay, I got
so I use his voice, and it's just like it's like you read a joke that you like there on Facebook, and you remember it because you didn't read it. So now it's a part of you now. So you can express it to somebody else, but you do it the way you read it, and that's how they get it. So
wow, that's amazing. Oh yeah, that's cool. I always wonder because I was like, I'll be stuck. But you used to being on stage because you and Howie, you know, I remember.
Oh yeah,
Howie was he was the host, and you was, I mean, man. So y'all go back.
Howie had already graduated, and he came back, and they wanted him to host. So yeah. So what was the girl name that won the rap? She ended up being on that freaky that song, and she's like, I'm freaky, and da 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 da. She the one won the rap because me and her had a counting together. So she won. Yeah, she went off to do.
We need to get our ass on here. No.
Yeah, she did some great things.
Yeah,
you know. But you know what I hate though? I ain't gonna say I hate it because it's wrong, but fuck that. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the fact that these new motherfucking kids, they got these little pretty ass teachers. We ain't had no teachers that we want to.
Miss McDonald, Miss
Man,
McDonald.
I don't want that old bent over backwards. Hello, Detroit. Oh, fuck that. I don't want that. Man, they be having some like yeah, little boy tells that the teacher, or 18-year-old boy tells that the teacher it was fucking around. Motherfucker,
We
you
had Miss
told on her.
Northcutt.
You
Miss
told on
McDonald.
her. Damn. You know, I'll tell
Yeah.
on the bitch name is Burns. Yeah, this bitch touched me.
Hey, so
Miss Luna
Martini,
was
so
the
look,
prettiest teacher though, Miss Garcia, and then maybe she went to Miss Luna. I thought she
Yeah.
was the prettiest teacher. But
I'm gonna
all
tell you
the
the
other
jazziest. I hear you, Donnell, but I'm gonna tell you the jazziest motherfucking teacher I thought was always
Miss
jazzy.
Rowe.
No,
Ooh.
Miss K-Son. Man, she
Oh,
was
Miss K-Son
she,
was,
with
yeah.
the
I
kids who
ain't had
played.
her though.
She
Yeah.
had a little smooth little motherfucking dribble walk, man. I was
Really?
like, yeah, I ain't want to fuck her, but she just had it, you know.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
It wasn't
fuck
no
that.
teachers that I had that was attractive, like Mr.
Yeah, I
Carter.
knew Miss
And then I had
K-Son.
what's his name, Mr. Wells, but the drafting teacher, what was his name?
Oh, drafting, Mr. Harris.
And Mr.
No,
Harris.
no.
No,
Mr. Harris is
Williams. Mr.
algebra.
Williams.
Mr.
Um,
Wilson, a baseball coach.
Wilson. Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson. Okay.
Mr. Wilson.
Wilkins.
Wilson, yeah.
He
Wilkerson.
like, put it in the title box,
Wilkerson.
baby. Put it in the title box.
It's Wilkerson.
Wilson.
Wilson was the baseball coach. He did drafting. That's the one I had for drafting.
The old
Yeah.
short fat black man with the Jerry curl.
Yeah, he was about your complexion. He was yellow.
Yeah.
No, not him. He wasn't
He
like
had a
that.
Jerry curl though. You described him to
Don't be trying to say like I look like you. Shut up.
I'm
He look
telling
like
you.
you.
What
Rob.
you say, Donnell?
Not like you, but he was yellow.
So
Donnell, what'd you say? What was your question?
so I was gonna ask you, now that I'm back home, comfortable now, question in on your take with the
now
joke.
You messing up. Now you going in and
joke,
out.
the joke who I am.
Yeah.
Oh, is it good now?
Like you sound like you slow, like you LD a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
sound like iRobot.
Good now.
But I can hear you for some reason. Hey, it's dragging, but I understand what you're saying.
We're gonna make it work. But I want to edit. I wanted it to be right. Maybe if you could stand at one spot and just ask that way we can get that. I can edit all this bullshit out.
I read gibberish.
Right.
It teaches me.
Is that better?
I mean,
Yeah, you
that's
good
better.
now, Donnie. It seems
Okay.
like you're good now, Donnie.
I was trying to sit down in one spot and not move. But so what I was saying is, as far as all the joke stealing stuff and all that, how do you feel? What's your take on that joke stealing thing that, obviously from Cat Williams when he interviewed with Shannon Sharp, all that started. What's your opinion on all that?
What my honest opinion on joke thieves, man, is you're not creative and you want to take a joke because some of them, they'll take a joke and add something to it because they don't want to take the tag. Because when you add something to a joke, it's called a tag. They don't want to be man enough to go to that gentleman or whoever that joke was and say, hey, man, I got a tag for that joke. They know the tag will make the joke even funnier.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, fuck it. I want to do it myself. So they'll take the joke and add a tag to it, do it so long, and really think that that's their shit. But my whole take on that joke thief shit, man, that shit is for the birds. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Because the reason I asked, I've heard some of the other great, I think it was Marlon Wayne, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, you break it up again. You said Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans. He said Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans, or it was one of them, or someone else, I think another one that said that it's not uncommon to use someone's joke. Might have been Ari Spears. I might have heard that or something like that. Or so that's why I was just wondering, like, is there an appropriate time? Obviously, if you're doing something in tribute, I would think, or you're just, but like you say, if you're tagging something on to it, so you're really giving a shout out to the person, to the originator of that joke, right? But it seemed like it got to a point where, if all of that is true about Steve Harvey, all of that, I was just curious to know how you feel about it. And a lot of comedians probably get that question.
A lot of a lot of comedians steal jokes. Like they steal jokes like a motherfucker, but they'd be the ones that be saying, "Oh, joke thieving ass nigga." You stole a joke too. Bernie Mac took a joke. God rest his soul. And the joke that Bernie Mac took was he keep teasing me. That joke was done by this young black boy back in the 80s on Apollo.
Oh, okay.
On Apollo Live. It was the TV, the live. He did that joke. That's where Bernie Mac got that joke from. So a lot of comedians, they'll take stuff. Now, when you say that you use somebody's joke and add a tag to it, and that's not paying homage. You pay homage by doing a joke and then saying the person's name.
Right.
Well, that's not my joke. I got that from Red Skillet. Shout out to him. He's a funny guy. I just love that joke. Okay. But Red Skillet, man, good shit. And bam.
Right.
Exactly. You still probably get your ass whooped, but
Yeah.
Right.
What about when you do corporate events and stuff like that? You do you ever did like cruises and
no, I didn't do a cruise yet. I haven't done a cruise yet, but I did the old Babalo boat.
Oh, that I used to love the Babalo boat, man.
I didn't do a cruise. I did it right around here. I did it right around here. Yeah.
Right.
So we went damn near to Canada and came back. I did one of them bitches.
Wow. I used to love the Babalo boat. Everybody, did y'all all go to Babalo? Babalo was the shit, y'all. Remember the swing used to be when you come in?
Look, I graduated from Miller Middle School.
Yep.
Miller Middle School. 8th grade. Look. Our 8th grade trip was at Babalo. I bought this white Fila short set with the with the Fila socks and the Fila shoes, and I had the Fila sun visor with the hole in the head.
You was
motherfuckers got to fighting on the motherfucking boat. Why?
Wow.
And everybody ran to one side and the boat tilted. I can't remember how many people fell, but it was a nice handful of people that fell. I was one of them.
Oh,
and I felt that current a motherfucker. That bitch took my right shoe. It's a brand new Fila to this day down in mother.
You had
my one feet. Man, I had seaweed. I was man, and they couldn't turn around. So I had to go to Babalo and I had to sit and I had to wait, and I'm just green seaweed. Just fucked up. They was like, "You want to take a shower?" I was like, "No." I was mad as hell.
Dang.
Yeah, I was mad.
That is crazy.
That fucked my whole trip up.
Wow, I remember going, and I used to get on the swings. Remember when you first get on the island?
Oh,
the swings in the front. I used to get on. I'd be like, I would have gone. And my dad used to be like, "Why don't you wait and see wait until we get back?" I was like, "I want to go on the swings now."
See, the swings is fun. Them bitches breaking now. Fuck that. These rides, these motherfuckers, hell no. I can't even. When I go to Cedar Point, I go to the Snoopy ride, and Hurt still be hollering. I go to Snoopy Land. Now I get on all the roller coasters on Snoopy. I mean, hey. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting on no motherfucking rides and shit breaking. Like, hey, my shit don't sit now.
Oh my God. So, in our first podcast, the first episode, we was talking about P. Diddy and all of this stuff.
Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah.
So, and then now they got accusations. This is allegedly a Jay-Z and a young girl and her story.
I've been hearing that.
Yeah, and so she was 13 at the time, and But none of her. It's just some holes in her stories, but that don't mean that it ain't true. But what you
Right.
think about all the baby oil and stuff going on? And what in the
Um,
baby oil is going on?
that he put slip and slides out of business. Don't nobody even want to do that shit no more. That motherfucker, he did a. I mean, P Diddy was. I want to say arrogant in the
Yeah,
beginning.
that's an
Arrogant,
understatement.
but that's something that you got to. But he started to be more confident, and
Right.
I thought he was that dude to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, now
Yeah.
that's how you be driven. You got to want
Right.
it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's how you be driven.
Hmm.
But as I learned through all his follies, that started to sink him down.
Yeah.
As I learned from that is he wanted it a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel as though that man, because you don't have to always say the words to sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
You can go too deep into something and you already sold yourself.
That's what
So
I'm thinking.
yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't selling my soul. Shit, fuck that. You in this movie? Yep, you sold it, motherfucker.
Right. Right.
Like,
What's the
no,
contract? When you sign that
no.
contract,
Hell yeah, you sell
you
your
read that
motherfucking
fine print.
soul. Man, so many people gonna get paid off your ass. Like TLC, I hate the fact that shit happening to them girls. Like that was fucked up.
Yeah.
That was three beautiful slaves.
Yeah.
That's what they were. Beautiful
Yeah.
motherfucking slaves. I hated that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Pebble. That bitch name should have been Brick. That bitch wasn't no Pebble.
You want no pebble?
That bitch was a brick.
It's a rock, a big rock.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker,
That's crazy. Yeah, I just think about that and then with Jay-Z and all of that. I'm surprised the NFL ain't said something, but I think he clapped back. We had his attorneys clap back on her because she had a lot of holes in her story.
oh
Where
yeah.
you can't
But
be claiming
you
that
gotta
13 when you 37 years,
even
24
if
years.
it's true, Jay-Z got a lot of pull to
Yeah,
cover that shit up. So we would never know.
we'll
You
never
know what I'm
know.
saying? We'll never know. People
Yeah, I
can
just want to know if that's his son because that boy they've been
oh
trying to get the DNA test.
you talking about
I'm like
Kelly
that
Rowland's
motherfucker
son?
just like him.
Kelly Rowland's son?
No, I'm talking about well, yeah, him too, but I'm talking about
Yeah,
the
that
one.
motherfucker. I was like, that nigga got the mad face mouth. He got
Ooh,
that
you think
same
so?
motherfucker. That nigga be looking plain like he want to get a kiss or some shit. Just that nigga, that's fucked up.
This kid like 30. So I guess his mother would have been 16, and then Jay-Z was 22.
Right,
And so he don't want to get a DNA, and the kid is he don't want nothing from him. He just like just let me know if you my daddy. He won't even give his DNA. So I think he
right.
should be,
That's
give
crazy as
his
hell.
DNA. I don't know if they just
They just do
trying to get
that.
some
I
money or not.
mean, it's that's niggas is gold diggers too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gold diggers too. That's that they going out looking for that motherfucking dollar. You know, it's like shit. They don't give a fuck what they say, how they say it. They just trying to get paid because motherfuckers
Right.
don't want to work. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what nobody say. If you ain't work for the money that you got, you never enjoy it. You'll never enjoy it. It's a different, man, it's a different read of book. When you earn your money, you can enjoy that shit. You know why. You know how
Yeah.
long you want to enjoy it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ain't it?
Hell yeah. And that's why I'm taking this $30 to the store in a minute.
I know that's right. All right, Rob, what you got? Donnie, then you could go and then we're gonna wrap it up. Give our shout outs and
yeah.
go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, okay. Look, it seems like we clearly know you've been around for a while, and
Uh-huh.
I know you work with a lot of different comedians and actors and you name it. But is there anybody out there that you haven't worked with that you just like? I would really like to do something with this person, like as far as entertainment type stuff. So
Oh yeah.
somebody you really
Um,
respect or something.
shit, that's a couple of people, like for real, man. Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
Man, Adam Sandler. And like my way back in the day, motherfucking Steve Martin. Man, I would love to do something with Steve Martin. Man, for real, man. The Jerk, man, that's my dog from the Jerk. You know what I'm saying? Steve Martin, come on. Man, he got that obscure comedy. Man, I love Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Him and Queen Latifah. That was his. What was
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh yeah. Bring It Down the House. That's my shit.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Who have you met? I mean, I know you done met a lot of people, but I'm trying to, when I put these pictures up, who like has made an impact on you, like that you've met? You was like Cedric the Entertainer, or who was, you know?
Eddie Murphy. I met Eddie Murphy at the Comedy Store. I was at the Comedy Store. It was me, Eddie Griffin, Paul Mooney, and Paul Rodriguez, and Eddie and Johnny Gill walked in.
Wow.
Chris Rock walked in. D. Ray Davis introduced me to Chris Rock. So
wow.
Yeah, so all these motherfuckers up in there, Paul Mooney. So I know, and I'm like, damn, Eddie Murphy just walked in. So I didn't want to run up to him and, invade his space and, hey, Eddie, and, so I just acted like I was there before. So I just said, I'll let my comedy do that for me. So when I got on stage, and I started doing my Rich, man, I was so locked into this shit. Like, the shit was damn near scary. I was so in it, and the speakers was so crisp. Now, Pauly Shore, mother owned the Comedy Store. Her name was Missy Shore. So at the time, she was in a wheelchair, and I was on stage just doing my Rich, doing like shit, man, right? And then shit, goddamn, motherfucker, get down, And they said Missy came out in a wheelchair saying, Richie, tell Richie to come here. And Paul Mooney said, no, Missy, that ain't Richard. But that motherfucker doing a hell of a job. So, and I'm just doing this shit. So when I get off stage, that's when I seen Eddie go out into the lobby, go into the restroom. So that's when I said, it's my chance. And I waited till he came out the bathroom. So he came out the bathroom. I was like, Eddie Murphy. I said, man, I always said I wanted to meet you and Richard Pryor. I never got the chance to meet Richard Pryor, but I'm meeting you, man. He was like, hey, man, you the dude. And he was like, man, he said, do the like Richard Pryor niche was. So Eddie did that in Raw, but he'd say, shut up. I ain't talking to you. This motherfucking dog has Alzheimer's. No, look. Bark again. I'm gonna give you to the Chinese people. And order 2 number 2s and bring you back home. But
Chinese people.
But Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy actually, when they spoke about the Richard Pryor project, he actually said my name. Said, what about the dude from?
Wow.
Yeah, they said he said my motherfucking name. I'm like,
but
I got a project coming up. Shut up! Damn.
You want Goldie want to be in the video too, though. See,
bullshit. I'm gonna bite his ass. Well, not his ass.
That's how you get the views,
though. But no, I got this project that's coming up. The director and creator and writer of it was Marcus Head from Chicago. But we doing the Great Lake Ronaldo Ray documentary story. So you got a bunch of comedians in that joint, man. Cat Williams, some more, Monique, Sinbad. Which Sinbad talked about me like on a good level that he told me. On a good level that he told me. And then and I told my boy, he said, yeah, man, Sinbad had a lot of great things to say about you. I'm like, dude. I said, you know what's crazy about that? He said, what? I said, bro, I never met Sinbad a day in my life.
Wow.
I met Mark Curry. I didn't perform with Mark Curry, but Eddie Griffin, I was on tour with him. Tommy Davis, and I just did a show with Tommy Davis. But never met this man.
You know, Jose Raymond was on the show too. You know Jose Raymond? Jose Raymond opened for Tommy Davis and the Mexican guy.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
look at his
Well,
video.
I don't know him or of him. So yeah.
Well, you're gonna meet him next time he come in town. We're gonna make sure it happens.
Hey, see, y'all need
Yeah.
to take this and then do a comedy show.
That's what we need to do.
Telling you,
We want to
that-
do a
that-
comedy show. Can we do one with you? We want to do a comedy show. We want to bring
Yeah.
because
We
we
wanna
love
do
to
a
make
show.
people we love to laugh, and laughter is a medicine. You know, it's really like you need to write a prescription, like you need to be a doctor and be able to write like you get two jokes. I
Right.
believe that laughter is comedy because I'm an end of life midwife, so I work in the end of life industry, and it's very depressing. That's why every time you see me, I'm smiling because it's so. I mean, when you putting people to rest and helping them make arrangements for end of life, and it's very difficult. So I
Oh yeah.
really need you, and I need people like you in my life because it's important. If you don't
Most
laugh,
times.
you'll break down and just you've been through it.
Right.
With your son, rest in peace, and all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know
My
what I'm
baby.
saying? It's hard. So I have to be, God selected me because it's not a job, it's a call to help people in those traumatic situations. So comedy is very much something that I don't just want, it's something that I actually need. It's like medicine for me. And I know it is for
Right.
a lot of people. And so we
Yeah.
want to
It's
bring it.
therapy.
Yep,
It's
it
the
is.
comedy is my shrink.
Yep. Yep. So we need to get something together with What Up Doe. We can sponsor some. I was thinking Howie was saying that he want to do 2 nights a month, 2 days a month in Detroit for
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
What is your next event? What is you doing anything over the holiday here?
I actually
Here at
got
home?
yeah, I'll be at the soundboard actually.
That's nice.
Okay,
Classy.
yeah. Okay, you did mention
Yeah,
that other
so
night.
that's like going into the new year. Yeah, I'll be at the soundboard. But I
If
gotta
you can
go
get
see
us
my
some tickets, then get us some
dog.
tickets.
I gotta go see my dog, Lil Real. Lil Real gonna be at one mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Lil Real, he gonna be at one mic. So I'm gonna see him for January 31st, New Year's Eve. So he
okay.
bringing in New
Oh,
Year in
December
Detroit.
31st, you mean? December 31st.
Yeah, what I say? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did I say January?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
All
I'm
right.
fucked up. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. This weed I just smoked called a month ahead.
I'm gonna have to call. You stupid.
You say it's called a month ahead. That's the
You ain't
strength.
lying. I had that
Yeah.
before. I had that straight up.
You thought of that
Yeah.
quick. You thought of that one quick.
We need to go. I wish I
Gotta
could
be
go
quick.
there, but I know that's gonna be expensive. Lil Real, that's gonna be expensive New Year's Eve. I mean, man.
What?
And what time he going? Because it's probably gonna be what late?
I
Like
would
7?
reckon because it's New Year. I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
They doing the
he'll
countdown
be
and all
off
that.
before they hey, you know how when somebody loud and you didn't tell them you gonna whoop their ass, but you look at them and show them like this, and you already know it's on. But like you see the way he looked at her, he finna go home and beat her up. Like this dirty ass motherfucker. That's how you know a nigga hit women. Motherfuckers say, yeah. So she had a baby.
The Ike Turner on her.
All that motherfucking all that quick living. Girl, you better feed your eyes to the street.
God, he was crazy. Man. So what's going on? Who you want to give a shout out to? Let us know when you what you got going on. I know I'm gonna summarize some of the stuff that you told me about you doing some stuff next year and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I got a few movies. I got a few movies coming out next year. I got The Last 24 written and directed by Trick. Detroit hip hop artist Trick. So he wrote that. That's coming out next year. And also the Ronaldo Ray documentary story. That's also coming out next year. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm getting a script for another one, but then also a little bit later, the Red Fox story. I play Richard Pryor.
Wow, I'm loving that. That's
so
really what's up.
So I'm gonna get down with it, baby.
I know you is. I know you know you is. And you
Yeah.
you on tour with Eddie Griffin, Erica
Yeah.
Badu,
Yeah.
Kim, Shaka
Yeah.
Khan. I love
Me,
Shaka Khan.
me and my
Thomas
dog Kool-Aid.
Davidson.
My dog Kool-Aid. We to Eddie Griffin. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Mike
Mhm.
Epps, all that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mike
That's
up.
what's up.
Man.
You
So
know,
yeah, so I got all that coming up. Next year I got the it's my dog Bill Hill and dog
I
John
know
A.
Bill
Robertson.
Hill. Yep.
Yeah. John A. Robertson Entertainment. So we doing
Yes.
something getting down January 17th. So that's gonna be some hot shit. Y'all look me up, Martini Harris on Facebook, the real Martini Harris on Instagram.
Yep.
That's my beeper on MySpace. No.
That's my beeper.
I went on
That's what's
MySpace
up.
and that was my last post. I said I gotta take my beeper to the shop. That's how old that motherfucker was.
I had my
Damn.
pink beeper. Don't talk about I used to have my pink beeper. I begged my mother to give me that pink beeper.
Remember we used to get our beepers? Well, I don't know if y'all did it, but remember when people get their beepers and be like, hey man, beat me at 3. And you stand around motherfuckers, dee 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 dee. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Like you
Beepers
doing
came
like
from
you somebody. Exactly.
beepers came from doctors. Niggas turned it to something else.
Yes.
Remember when it started allowing you to leave a message and you could go call and listen?
Hell yeah. Oh dog.
Yeah, the message.
Man, you really thought
that was high tech as hell. Like, oh shit.
You really thought you was doing some shit.
Voicemail. You had a voicemail. Like,
and then you gotta go to a payphone.
I'll get back with you.
You had to go to a payphone. You never use a payphone. When payphones was out, never use a payphone on Woodward. Because I guaranteed you talking, bro. Nigga, when you get off the phone, nigga, you got gum coming out your ear. Like, bitch, ain't this like Spider-Man and did some shit.
Dang.
Like the phone gonna come back to the motherfucker like that shit.
Motherfuckers still got them dirty motels on Woodward like they used to do back in the day. Or they tore down.
Yeah, they gonna keep the same rooms, but change the bricks around the building. You still got the big back TV still stuck on the dresser. Nigga, they got flat screens now.
With the chain to it. And not that I ever been in one of those rooms. I've never been in one of those rooms.
Got the bullshit, got the shower curtains. You ain't even got the bench shower bar. You still got that straight bitch.
Remember the dancery? Remember the dancery, Martini?
The dancery?
Yeah.
You disrespectful. You know that? And you ain't shit. Now, wait till you go on Zoom for that dog party. I'm a bark too, bitch.
Stupid dog.
Yeah. Oh, and say something else. I'll tell him when you fuck that cat. A dog fucking a cat is like a Muslim eating pork chop.
That's a shame.
They ain't supposed to be.
Oh my God. I gotta stop crying.
But yeah. Shout outs. Yeah, I gotta give them a shout. Even though they're not here, I still give them a shout out to my son, Martini Jr., my daughter, my brother. Rest in peace. My son is the reason. My son is the reason why at the end of my show, I don't do like a big joke to, like a comedian want to do a big joke to get laughing hard. But I leave with wisdom. So I give people 5 pieces of words of wisdom. And I just give you a couple of them because I sell shirts with them too. But a couple of them. The first one is don't replace attitude with anger. Let's replace those who makes you angry. Wow. And another one is in order for you to get the house that you love, you got to first love the house that you're in. And the house that I'm speaking about, you can't furnish it. It's your body, it's your temple. But treat that house good and wait for your house in the kingdom of heaven.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I'm an affirmation girl. So that's right up my alley.
Right on.
I love that. It has been a pleasure. This is really cool. Donnie and Rob, y'all got any final things, final questions or anything?
Just want to get off, man. Thanks for coming on. Wishing you all the best always, bro.
Oh yeah.
Grinding anything you need. You know, man, we family, man.
All day.
It usually take about a week to edit.
And before I leave, hold on, Rob. Before I leave, I gotta say this, and you already know what I'm gonna say, Donnell.
Tell the story about Donnell.
I want my King Crusaders, I want my King Home Dogs, my CGP dogs, my comedy families all over the country. I just want y'all to know who Donnell Warren is. That brother right there is the reason why I'm still around. Like, on no bullshit. We young as hell, high school, young as hell. We had to be what, 11th grade? But
I'm like, I think it was 11th grade.
Yeah, 11th grade. We walking downtown, dude, and I'm not paying attention to shit. I got my little cell phone and shit in my hand where you gotta hit the one just to get 3 times to get to see. So that was the bullshit. So I got my shit and I'm walking and I feel something tug me in the back like that. As I went back, this motherfucking bus was like, I said, whoa. If Donnell was not looking, because I wasn't, and the bus driver wasn't looking, I probably would have been on here. I got into comedy back down. Let me see. Hold on. My eye come out every once in a while. Sorry. I would have been fucked up, but yeah.
Donnell used to look out for everybody, though. You used to always,
I love you, bro. Thank you for that.
Just seen something happening like this. I don't know. Just
you've always been observing and shit because you higher up than everybody else. So you higher above
Martini. Hey, Martini, it wasn't your time. Because it was perfect timing for D to be there. Because them long ass arms.
Yeah, long thing.
You just went. If you was with anybody a little smaller, you might have been part of that bus.
Right.
Yeah, but and them niggas wanted to see. They want to laugh. Like, damn, he got fucked up.
And Donnie ain't even want to take no credit for it. He was like, "Oh man, it ain't no big deal." Shoot, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's that peripheral view that he from the top, he can see stuff.
Yeah, he seen that shit way back down on Congress. He like, a bus, this nigga, a bus, this nigga not paying attention, the bus. I'm like, damn. But yeah,
you can't make this shit up. But that's why I love it. If you can get somebody, other comedian that want to come on the show, we would love to have them. We trying to just grow it. It's something that's fun to do and help people laugh. Like I said, we said it's medicine. So we just loving on each other and trying to give positive vibes, you know?
Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah.
All day. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
What's yours, Rob? Rob, we got something?
We just want to thank you for coming, and I'm finally get a good chance to. I'm glad I finally meet you because like I told you earlier, I'm the only person in the whole damn school that couldn't. Then I don't know Martini. Now I know who the fuck Martini is. Shit, that's over with. We good now.
Yeah.
All right.
Right on.
Yeah.
See?
Because you was in MSAD. That's why. No, I'm just
right. Yeah.
That is crazy. Y'all, it's crazy. All right. Love y'all.
Love you
Have
too.
A good
one. Man.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah.
Bye. What Up Doe is your go-to podcast featuring 3 high school buddies from the legendary Martin Luther King Jr. Senior High. We dive into the latest entertainment buzz and spill our unfiltered thoughts. We are all about good vibes, healing hearts, and having a blast. So make sure you follow the What Up Doe podcast so you can stay in the loop with our latest episodes. Thanks for watching.
I will